Hi there, Cancer. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. So today we're going to be looking at your love messages. It's a general reading, so the rules might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for the extended and personal reading with me. So in this video, Cancer, it's going to be a you versus them format. We're going to be looking at your overall energy, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? So in your overall energy, you have the Six of Pentacles. What is challenging you? You have the King of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But I feel that your challenges here has a lot to do with the differences of the way that you both think of what's best for this relationship and also the different values that is at play. When the King of Swords is also in a challenging position, it could also indicate some sort of a mind game that is happening in this relationship. We're going to clarify in a moment, okay? However, with your energy, Six of Pentacles, I really love it because I feel that in this present moment, you guys are being very, very generous when it comes to pouring into something that is important for you. We're going to clarify, yeah? Now, in the past, you have the Knight of Swords and the Six of Swords. From their side, they have the Death and the Eight of Cups. I feel that in the past, you are trying to move to calmer water and to stop thinking about a certain situation. And you get a bit impatient because you want like, you know, I really want to stop stressing about this. I really want to get myself out of it. And why can't this happen fast enough? Now, from this person's side, I do feel that they feel the need to emotionally withdraw themselves out of this connection because they were going through difficult times themselves in the past. We're going to clarify, yeah? Now, in the present moment, they have the Queen of Pentacles and the Tower. From your side, you have the Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel that there is something here that you guys are communicating to them. It could be through direct communication, or it could be about how you present yourself or how you expose yourself to the public or something like that. But it has a lot to do with the expansion that is happening in your life. I feel that this week and the next week is going to be very good and very auspicious for you. However, I feel that this person has been working a lot on themselves. We're going to clarify if this is a new person or a past person, because if this is somebody whom you've had history with, this sort of expansion that is happening in your life brings some sort of shock to them. Okay, we're going to clarify. Now, in the future, you have the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Swords. From this person's side, you have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. There's going to be an offer that comes your way. The moment where you start focusing a lot more on yourself is the moment where this type of offer is coming in to you. We're going to clarify, yeah? Let's clarify your reading here, Cancer. So I want to clarify that Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Okay, let's see the Ace of Swords from your side. Ten of Swords, Magician, and the Two of Pentacles. That's very interesting. That's very beautiful. Because I feel that in the past, you guys were very impatient, right? Like, I don't want to be in this state forever. I don't want to feel anxious. I just want to move to calmer water and let me do it fast enough, you know? But now I feel that you are, when we want things fast enough, sometimes we are not accepting things for what they are. But I feel that in this present moment, you are accepting things as what they are. So there's a little bit of a pain there, but there's also a little bit of you rising from the ashes. Rising, I'm not what happened to me. I am who I choose to be. And I feel that you are in the processes of that identity shift. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Let's see the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see. Okay, let's see from you, Wheel of Fortune right there. Now, The moment where you start shifting your identities and start romanticizing your life again and start taking actions again and starts to work on things that are important for you to work on, that's when I see this comes to them as a shock, but not in a bad way, because then they start to remember your potentials that they saw in the beginning. If you are single and ready to mingle, there is somebody who is of a hard worker, could be a Pisces or a Sagittarius or a Libra or an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Scorpio, a new person that might come your way too. But I just feel that this brand new, this identity shift that you guys are having also sparks a new interest for them, because they're much more on these energies like, well, like in the past, I didn't see it, right? I didn't see Cancer for what they were. I forgot the potential that I saw in Cancer in the first place. Now I remember. And they're going to be planning something. There's something that they're preparing. It could be a letter. It could be something that they're planning. Let's see the future. Ten of Cups, clarified by the Princess of Chalices, Queen of Swords. Dude, you're a magnet of love. Like, if you're single and ready to mingle, you got a lot of eyes on you. But you really are not ready to open up your heart there, because you're still healing. And you want to be focusing a lot more on yourself. You are going to receive tons of love, not only from this person who suddenly realizes you, but also a lot of people. Seriously. A water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But you can't get your heart to open up just yet in the future, because you're busy healing and you still carry a bit of a trauma. And again, not blaming you, I understand that. Let's see the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Let's see the Seven of Swords. So this is interesting. So there is a past person and also there is a new person. It's like even getting like compliment or having somebody to be nice to you, it makes you feel scared. Like, ooh, like, what do you want from me? You know, like, and I understand, because you're dealing with a lot and you're still processing that trauma and you're still healing. But I want you to be aware of that, yeah? Because again, you're not what happened to you. Now, Ten of Pentacles. So this is a new person. The new person is going to come. You will have a lot of attentions. And again, you're going to be quite... Stay away, like, what do you guys want from me? And all that. Now, the past person. Ten of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Death, and also the Knight of Swords. This person wants to communicate to you. And they come in with a very rushing type of energy. But you don't like the way that they come to you. So you got the Seven of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Six of Cups, and the Princess of Wands. Them showing up is going to irk the hell out of you, because it brings up the negative emotions that you were feeling. And although you carry a lot of love for this person, I just feel that in the future, you are not really willing to open up to them. Okay, let's pull some advice card for you here, Cancer. Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Two of Wands, the King, the Queen of Swords. Wow, there's like, who got a lot of advice here? I think it was Pisces. I think water signs this week receives more cards of advice than any other signs, because Pisces had 6 and you have 5. Two of Wands, Queen of Swords, and also the Page of Swords. Okay, first of all, I understand that you have been disappointed before. But like I said, you are not what happened to you. You're not. And not everybody is going to resemble, nor will they share the similar characteristic, the similar traits as the person who had hurt you in the past. I understand that in the past you gave a lot to somebody, you gave a lot to a relationship, and it left you feeling so depleted and disappointed. You felt that the door was shut in your face and you were left to fend for yourself. I understand that. And I also understand the fact that now you are trying to shift that identity and to become, I'm the winner, I'm the survivor, I survived that stuff. I finally got myself out of that situation. I'm rising from the ashes. I understand that completely. I understand that completely. I also understand the need to keep people at a distance. But you see here with the Queen of Swords, you see how that butterfly, because this is you, right? Like with the Queen of Swords, I don't trust anyone. Now I have a standard, I have a criteria. People has to be like this. I'm only going to give energy to people who are like this. But with the butterfly coming to that swords, it tells me that you might miss out on something if you cut everybody off and you paint everybody with the same brush. Yeah, one toxic person happens to be in this world. It doesn't mean that everybody is also toxic. Yep, you've dealt with, I don't know, an NPD person, but it doesn't mean that everybody is an NPD. You know what I mean? The advice here has a lot to do with you not painting or not, painting people with the same brush that you painted your past person with, or whoever has hurt you with. Before you decide to cut off somebody, think long and hard. Because something wants to get into your life. That is beautiful with the butterfly right there. That tells me that you have undergone through beautiful transformation. And I am very positive that you guys are not going to fall to the same trap that you were before. Something wants to come in. Be very mindful about what you reject or you shut the door in their face, okay? So I think that is it from reading for you here, Cancer. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you guys been looking for. And I'll see you on the extended. Bye guys. Have a great day. I love you.